The Ulefone Armor 2070 Pro thermal imaging is back along with a bigger battery, but is it really worth stepping up from the previous model? In this review we'll dive into design, cameras, performance and durability of this rugged powerhouse. By the end of the video you'll know exactly if this phone is right for your needs.
So buckle up, subscribe and let's get into it.
Pretty standard unboxing here, same yellow box as the 25T Pro. Inside you get the basics, a tempered glass protector, manuals, a phone itself. It's bulkier and heavier than the 25T Pro, but nothing particularly new here. A 33 watts fast charger, a red USB-C cable, a handy phone strap which can be handy for outdoor or rugged use, and SIM ejector tool. Overall, it's a no-nonsense unboxing experience. The 2070 Pro is a tank, 440 grams and 18 mils thick, but it feels more refined than the previous model. It's takes design cues from the Doogee V20 Pro, blending ruggedness with a professional look. There's a rubberized back that resists fingerprints and reinforced corners for shock resistance. It's certified IP68, IP69K for dust and water resistance, and the military standard H10G ensures it's built to take a beating. On the sides you've got a fingerprint sensor, volume buttons, up top is a headphone jack and infrared blaster. The USB-C port and speaker are on the bottom, while the phone also includes the U-Smart connector for accessories like the Armor Pads 3 series. The 6.78-inch IPS LCD is identical to the 25T Pro, 1080 by 2460 pixels resolution and 120Hz refresh rate. It's not AMOLED, so it doesn't get quite as bright or punchy outdoors, but it's still decent for general use, even under direct sunlight. Watching videos or gaming outdoors is doable, though 4K content gets downscaled to 1080p. On the audio front, there's only a single bottom speaker. In 2024, this feels behind the curve, especially with stereo speakers becoming standard at this price range. It works fine for cars, but if you're into media or gaming, you'll want to use headphones or an external speaker. The 50 megapixels main sensor, 64 megapixels night vision and 32 megapixels front camera are good for casual shots, but don't expect flagship level quality. The 50 megapixels main camera delivers decent photos with good color and detail, but low light shots require a steady hand. Zoom is usable up to about 3 times, but it's not great beyond that. The 64 megapixels night vision camera is actually pretty cool. It lets you see up to 20 meters in complete darkness with the help of infrared lighting. It's no substitute for professional night vision gear, but for daily tasks like checking on equipment in the dark, it's really handy. Video maxes out at 1440 pixels at 30 fps with electronic image stabilization to reduce shakiness. It's not buttery smooth like flagships, but it's a decent upgrade over budget options like the Hatwaf Cyber 15 or Cubot King Kong X. The 32 megapixels front camera is decent for selfies or video calls, but lacks stabilization, which can cause some shakiness when you're moving. Now for the feature everyone's curious about, the thermal imaging. The 2070 Pro comes with a 160 by 120 pixels slur sensor, but it operates at a lower 9Hz refresh rate compared to the 25Hz of the 25T Pro. While this means the 25T Pro provides smoother thermal video, the 2070 Pro is noticeably more accurate in its temperature readings. For instance, testing with a 135 Celsius heating element from a packaging machine, the 2070 Pro consistently read the correct temperature, while the 25T Pro fluctuated between 120 and 140 Celsius. If accuracy matters to you, especially for professional use, this is a clear win. However, if you're more into long-range detection and smoother thermal video, the 25T Pro's higher refresh rate could still be an advantage. Both models feature customizable thermal apps, but the 2070 Pro is better for professionals who need precise measurements. With a 10,600 mAh battery, this phone will last 4 to 5 days of heavy use or weeks on light usage with airplane mode on. Charging is handled at 33 watts wired and 30 watts wireless, so it takes about 2 hours to fully charge. There's also reverse wireless charging for powering older devices. If you want faster wireless charging, there's a 50 watts Ulefone wireless charger, though the fan noise can get annoying. The MediaTek Dimensity 6300 is solid for daily use, but starting to feel a little dated for more intensive tasks. With 12 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage expandable to 2 TB, though micro SD cards that large are pricey. You got decent performance, but don't expect to run heavy apps or games at max settings. It runs Android 14 with mostly stock experience, minimal bloatware, so it's clean and straightforward. You also get NFC for contactless payments, 5G support and compatibility with US and UK carriers. Real-world performance is solid with Geekbench scores of 755 single-core and 1961 multi-core, though for demanding apps it's not a powerhouse. I tested Asphalt Legends Unite on high settings at 60 FPS, and while it's playable, it's not as smooth as a flagship phone. The phone ran better at 30 FPS with responsive controls and solid graphics. Call of Duty Mobile on medium settings was also playable but not perfect. For gaming, if you're looking for flagship level smoothness, this phone isn't the best. Go for something like Poco F6 if you want top tier performance. I would rate the Ulefone Armor 2070 Pro a solid 7.5 out of 10 in the rugged phone category. At around $300 US on AliExpress, the 2070 Pro is a great value if you need thermal imaging and long battery life. Its accuracy in thermal readings is a standout feature, making it a solid choice for professionals who need precise temperature measurements. However, the 9Hz refresh rate for thermal video is a bit choppy compared to 25T Pro. The 10,600 mAh battery is excellent and the rugged design holds up well, but the Dimensity 6300 chip feels a little underpowered for more demanding tasks. If you're into gaming or media, this probably isn't the best pick, but if you need a reliable thermal accuracy, rugged durability and long-lasting battery, the 2070 Pro excels. Also, quick note, this review isn't sponsored. I bought this phone myself, so these opinions are my own. Thanks for watching. If you're interested, I will leave a link in the description. Drop any questions in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more no-nonsense reviews. So what do you think? Catch you guys in the next one.